Does your budget fail before the month even begins? You plan to spend less, save more, and finally feel in control. But then real life happens. Bills arrive. Groceries cost more than expected. Friends invite you out. One small online order turns into 3. And suddenly your budget feels useless. The truth is, most budgets do not fail because people are lazy or careless. They fail because the plan is too strict, too confusing, or too far from real life. A working budget should not make you feel trapped. It should help you feel free, calm, and prepared. In this video, we will dive into why most budgets fail and how to make them work. Let's dive in. 1. Keep your budget simple. Most budgets fail because people make them too difficult from the beginning. They try to track every small purchase, every receipt, every category, and every penny. For a few days, it feels serious and productive, but after one busy week, the system becomes tiring. One missed purchase turns into 2, and soon the whole budget feels broken. A budget should make life easier, not more stressful. You do not need 20 categories to control your money. Start with 3 simple groups: needs, wants, and goals. Needs are basic costs like rent, groceries, transport, and bills. Want are things like eating out, shopping, entertainment, and subscriptions. Goals are savings, debt payments, and future plans. The best budget is not the most detailed one. The best budget is the one you can follow every month. Keep it simple, clear, and realistic so it works even when life gets busy. 2. Know your real numbers. Budgets often fail because people build them on guesses. They guess how much they spend on food, transport, subscriptions, shopping, and entertainment. The problem is that guesses are usually too low. Most people spend more than they think, especially on small daily purchases. To make a budget work, you need to look at your real numbers. Check last month's income and expenses. Look at your bank app, card statement, and payment history. Do not judge yourself. Just notice where the money actually went. You may find forgotten subscriptions, extra delivery fees, random online orders, or small purchases that added up quietly. This step gives you clarity. A budget based on false numbers will always feel tight and confusing, but a budget based on real numbers gives you control. Once you know the truth, you can adjust spending, reduce waste, and create a plan that fits your actual life. 3. Make room for enjoyment. Many budgets fail because they feel like punishment. People get frustrated and decide to cut everything at once. No eating out, no coffee, no shopping, no hobbies, and no fun. This may work for a few days, but it usually does not last. Life starts to feel restricted, and the budget becomes something you want to escape. A good budget should include enjoyment. You are not a machine. You need small rewards, social time, and things that make life feel good. The key is to plan fun money instead of pretending you will spend nothing. If coffee, hobbies, or eating out matter to you, give them a limit inside the budget. This removes guilt and creates balance. You can enjoy your money while still protecting your goals. Budgeting is not about removing joy. It is about spending on purpose and cutting the things that do not truly matter. 4. Use a clear budget system. A budget can fail when there is no clear system. Many people say they want to spend less, but they do not decide how much, where to cut, or what the saved money should do. Without clear rules, the plan becomes vague, and vague plans are easy to ignore. A simple structure can help. The 50/30/20 rule is a good starting point. Around 50% of income goes to needs like housing, groceries, transport, and bills. Around 30% goes to wants like eating out, hobbies, and entertainment. Around 20% goes to goals like savings, investing, or debt payments. This rule does not need to be perfect. If your rent is high or income is low, adjust it. The goal is not perfection. The goal is awareness and progress. A clear system gives your money direction, so you stop wondering where it went. 5. Save before you spend. Many budgets fail because savings come last. People get paid, cover bills, spend on daily life, buy wants, and then try to save whatever is left. But most months, there is very little left. This does not always happen because people are careless. It happens because spending has no limit when savings are not protected first. A better method is to save first. Treat savings like a bill you owe to your future. When money comes in, move a fixed amount of savings before spending begins. This could be for an emergency fund, debt payment, investment account, or another important goal. Automation makes this easier. Set a transfer on payday, so the money moves before you can spend it. Start small if needed. Even a small amount builds a habit. When savings come first, your budget starts creating progress instead of only tracking expenses. 6. Plan for irregular expenses. Another reason budgets fail is that people forget irregular expenses. They plan for rent, groceries, transport, and monthly bills, but forget costs that appear later. Car repairs, insurance payments, gifts, holidays, medical visits, clothes, yearly subscriptions, and family events may not happen every month, but they still happen. When these costs arrive, they can make the budget feel broken. But the problem is not the expense. The problem is that it was not planned. A strong budget prepares for these costs before they arrive. One simple solution is a sinking fund. This means saving a small amount each month for a future expense. For example, if you need money for car insurance in 6 months, save a little every month instead of panicking later. This makes your budget more realistic. It also protects your emergency fund, because predictable expenses should not be treated like emergencies. Planning ahead keeps your money life calmer. 7. Review and adjust every month. A budget is not something you create once and forget. Life changes every month. Prices rise, bills change, income changes, and unexpected expenses appear. If your budget does not change with your life, it will stop working. That is why monthly check-ins are important. At the end of each month, review your money for a few minutes. Ask simple questions. How much came in? How much went out? Which category was too high? Did you save what you planned? What needs to change next month? These questions help you understand your pattern instead of repeating the same mistake. This check-in is not about blame. It is about adjustment. If groceries cost more, update the number. If you overspend on eating out, set a better limit. If a subscription isn't used, cancel it. Small changes like these can make the next month easier and more realistic. A budget should be flexible, not perfect. The people who succeed with budgeting are not perfect spenders. They are people who review, adjust, and keep going. When you treat your budget like a living plan, it becomes easier to follow and harder to quit. 8. Connect your budget to a bigger goal. Budgets work better when they are connected to a bigger goal. If a budget only feels like cutting spending, it becomes boring and hard to follow. But when it is connected to something meaningful, it becomes motivating. You are not just saying no, you are saying yes to something better. Your goal could be building an emergency fund, paying off debt, buying a home, saving for travel, starting a business, or simply feeling less stressed. When the goal is clear, daily choices become easier. Skipping one unnecessary purchase feels like progress. Canceling one unused subscription feels like freedom. Make your goal visible. Write it down, name your savings account, or track progress with a simple chart. Seeing progress gives you energy to continue. A working budget is not only about numbers. It is about building the life you want. When your money has a mission, budgeting finally starts to feel useful. There you have it, why most budgets fail, and how to make them work. Budgets usually fail when they are too complicated, too strict, based on guesses, or disconnected from real life. But budget can work when it is simple, honest, flexible, and built around your real goals. Start with one small step today. Check last month's spending. Cancel one unused expense. Automate one saving transfer, or set a clear fund money limit. Comment below which budgeting mistake you want to fix first. If this video helped you, click the like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more simple money lessons. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again.